Hello, hello. Happy Wednesday. I am so excited to be here. I have butterflies in my stomach. I don't know why I'm so nervous. It's not like I've never done this before. But hi! For those of you that don't know me, my name is Isabella Grumblatt. I am a division leader here at Park Lane. I started as a stylist almost 3 years ago. I am a 25-year-old stay-at-home mom, and I have 4 kids, and my oldest is 5. So all 5 and under. So that's a little bit about me. So I want to tell you a little bit about my Park Lane journey and just my story in general and why I love it so much. Hi, Kelly. Hey, Bridget. Oh, yay. So many of you are popping on. Okay, I'm going to try not to get distracted by the comments. Beginning. I started diving into direct sales probably in 2019, shortly after I got married. I was one of those people that bounced company to company about every 4 to 6 months, just trying to find something that I loved and something that was not stressful. Being a young mom with babies and toddlers, the last thing I need to do is add stress to my life, okay? So I was bouncing around looking for a company. All these past companies I was with had quotas. You had to re-rank. Their commission was lower. Not that that was a big deal back then when I was first starting because I didn't really know too much. But they all had those stressful things like quotas and re-earning a rank every month and just all those things. So, skip forward a few years. I had never heard of Park Lane until I was invited to a party. And Jen Ewert happened to be the stylist at that party. And she was actually at a party that I was doing for a past company before I was at her jewelry party. So it was really weird how that kind of happened. But I ended up in a Park Lane party, and we started chatting on the side, and she started telling me a little bit about Park Lane. And at that time, I had come to realize that the biggest thing I was looking for was the fun factor. I needed something fun for me because I'm with babies and toddlers 24/7. So I needed something fun that I could easily do from home with my kids. My kids are all home right now, so if they come in here, I mean, that's real. They're usually in all my lives that I do, so I work with them. They work with me, all right? So I really needed something fun, and I could tell at that party that Jen was truly having fun doing what she was doing. So we were talking, and then she started talking about the programs, and they just blew my past companies out of the water. Like, they're really not even comparable, honestly. So, and besides all of the stylist perks, like the customer program was absolutely amazing. The sales that we have, and then the hostess program was phenomenal. I mean, how many of you have earned $100 in free jewelry? 300, 400. I know some ladies have earned over $1,000 in free jewelry. It's absolutely mind-blowing. I've hosted for different companies in the past, and you don't earn free product. All you earn is like discounts. I'd get oh yay, you earned 2 items 50% off. And I'm just like, really? No free stuff? That's kind of upsetting, okay? So our hostess program is fantastic. And then our stylist program is also fantastic. I mean, we have no quotas. We start at 30% commission. Past companies that I was with were started between 10 to 20. And like Michelle said on the free jewels chat on Monday, you had to promote a few times to even get to that 30, which is insane that that's what we start at. So that was a big thing for me because I wanted to actually be making a difference in bringing income in and contributing to bills and all of that stuff. So that was huge. The no quotas was a huge weight lifted off my shoulders. I did not need that stress. The no demotions was also huge. I worked very hard to get to where I am right now. I am a division leader, so that's 3 promotions since I've been here. And just knowing that that will never get taken away is huge. I will never get paid less than what I've worked hard to earn. So that is just enormous. I have notes because I have a mom brain. So, oh, we have a car program, like so cool. So I did earn that a while ago, and I did not have a Mercedes. I have 4 kids. I don't need a Mercedes right now. Maybe I'll get the Mercedes like big van when we have more kids. But right now, when I earn that during the months, I take the cash out option, which is amazing that that is an option. And we have a trip program. I've been here for almost 3 years and I've earned the last 3 trips. And another cool thing about that is if you don't go on the trips, there is a cash out option. I'm not going to be able to go on every single trip that I earn. So earlier this year, they went to St. Thomas and I took the cash out option. And in August, in 5.5 weeks, we're going to Switzerland. And we are going on that one because I earned it for 2. And I'm still sitting here pinching myself because, you know, when you get married young, people are like, oh, you should wait and travel before you get married because once you start having kids, you're not going to be able to travel. And I truly believed that. But we're going to Switzerland in 5.5 weeks and we're not taking our kids. And oh my gosh, I'm so excited. But this is something that would never have happened in one of my past companies because you had to be in like the top 50 top sellers of the company to even go on the trip. But here, like everyone has to do the same thing. No matter what level you're at, everyone starts at a certain point and has to do the same thing to earn a trip. So it's doable, obviously. I mean, I can do it. So you can do it too. But it's absolutely amazing. Like, Park Lane has been nothing short of a blessing in my life and my family's life. I don't even want to imagine where we'd be if I didn't find Park Lane because it has truly made a difference. I've been able to help pay off bills. I've been able to pay for extra things like T-ball and ballet, fill up the propane tank. I bought a half a cow this year to put in our freezer, okay? Just like extra things like that that just make life a little bit easier, and it's all possible because of Park Lane. And I did want to say, when I started and had my first party, I had 2 orders on my first party, okay? And Jen closed that. I didn't sign up at the time, but like 2 days after she closed my party, I messaged her back and I was like, I want to do this again. Like, because no other company compared. It was black and white to me, and I was like, these programs are amazing. I'm going to make it happen. So we did a second launch party like the week after my first one, and I made it happen. I sent out so many invites. I did everything she said. And then once I was actually signed up, I just leaned in and I went to all the trainings. And I followed by their example. I'm a visual learner. So, watching like Michelle, Zito, and Jen, you were just work and doing what they were doing, consistently started to work. Okay. So like 6 months after I joined, I was not like a fast starter. I didn't join and whoo, here I am. I was pretty slow. So it took me like 6 months to really like work on being consistent and just put the things into practice that I was seeing. And then I started seeing results. And then it was just like a snowball effect. I just kept going and going and going. Of course, I get no's all the time, but everybody does. So you just keep going, you get your yeses, and you find your success along the way. And my goals now are much different and bigger than when I first started. But I mean, the sky is the limit here. There's no limit. The sky is not the limit here. You can go past the sky. It's just, I don't know. My mind like explodes whenever I think about it because there really are no limits here and everyone is here to help you succeed. There's no like competition that I've also experienced in the past where you're just trying to beat the other people on your team, and there's nothing like that. We are truly a family and here to help each other succeed and get to your goals. Everyone's here to help you get your goals. And I mean, even if I message a stylist that's not even on our team about something, she'll message me back. And that's kind of crazy as well. And even leaders messaging you, that is a normal thing here. In my past companies, if I messaged a leader, like maybe a couple ranks above me to ask a question, their response just gave me the feeling like I was wasting their time and I was a burden and everything like that. That's not how it is here. I remember the first time Michelle Zito messaged me and my heart kind of fell in my stomach for a second because I was like, that's Michelle. Like, everyone knows who Michelle is. Why is she messaging me? Like, this is when I was new. So, that was just not normal back then, but it is now. And I love that that's how we work. And it's just amazing. So if you're on the fence, just give it a try, because you never know until you try, and there's no better time than now. I mean, every day that you're sitting on the fence and thinking about trying and not trying is another day that you could be making money, or at least getting started. So I really just encourage you to, if you are on the fence, book that decider party. You can take us for a test drive before you commit, because Park Lane may very well be your vehicle to success, whatever that looks like for you. So thank you so much for hopping on with me today. Be sure to hop on again at noon for Miss Valerie Weaver. I love watching her, so make sure you tune back in then and keep having fun. Oh, last day for that BOGO sale too, and early bird entries. So make sure to get with your stylist if you need to get in on those as well. And I will see you again later.